Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I am your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, where we have made our way to Fulsitz. So this is the Phantom Town we heard about, huh? It's like something from a horror novel.
I find this place unsettling too, but we mustn't let that keep us from our investigation. Who knows what kind of valuable information we might find here about the Elysian Box.
It's time to walk around town.
Mail carrier followed us.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, that's my brother. We're like Norse Joy.
Yeah. I would love to see how long it takes you to figure out. Like, I'll love to see how long it takes you to figure out the puzzle of this town. Because, like, again, we know there's a mystery about the town. Because it's literally listed in the mysteries right here of Fulsitz. So it's like... but let me actually, before we do anything else, what's the light bulb? When the hamster makes contact with the light bulb, it flashes, causing your hamster to dash in the direction he's facing until he runs into something. Ooh. So I think that means what we want him to do is this. Does it say 3 in a straight line? Within 3 spaces. I think it's 3 in a straight line. So we do this, and then we say, he goes here, and then we go here, and here, and then here, and then here. And I'm going to put this block there, so we can't see it. 1, 2, 3. This actually goes there, this actually goes there. And I think this will work.
I'm not so good at moving and stuff.
So he gets blinded, runs all the way here, then looks around. Now he cannot see the house. He sees stump. He's already met his goal.
I'm starting to look pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he was at level 4 slug. Now he's at level 3 sloth. His goal's 18. So, reasonably sure we could get him to 18 if I just ran him the other way. So you go there, and then go there, and then go there, and then there, for example. And I think I can even move the block, and he would just make it.
Why do I gotta move around? It's not fair.
See, 19 almost. Yeah, I think that's exactly 18. 13, 16, 19.
Hey, suddenly I've got energy to spare.
3 to 2. Now he is Loafer. So 24. Yeah, you can see how thin he's gotten now.
Dang.
We're getting to Pikachu thin.
Pika?
From back from Pikachu fat. I think I cleared the screen, didn't I? Yeah, we'll get it later. We'll just save all that. Okay.
Oh, funny running into you here. Hello, howdy, hi, and all that.
Hey, you're...
The mailman, yep. I've got mail to deliver here, but it's so dark that it always takes forever. No wonder the people always seem on edge here. Well, that's all the more reason I need to bring a little sunshine into everyone's life with the mail.
Wow, you deliver letters all the way out here?
I sure do, and I've got a schedule to keep while doing it. So, on that note, I'll be off. See you around. It would seem our friend the postman works a very, very wide area for mail delivery.
Really? But how does he do 2 routes every single day? Unless he has some kind of jetpack, that seems impossible.
You may think so, Luke, but our world is full of inexplicable phenomena. This is but one of many.
I guess so, but it still seems pretty much impossible to me.
I think he's Moriarty.
Well, now, sir, we can't have Flora be Moriarty and the postman be Moriarty.
It's
Next,
his twin
you're
brother.
going to say that Luke is Moriarty. Oof! Oh, you're right there, Flora. You don't look well. I'm not sure. I just started feeling sick all of a sudden.
You're as pale as a sheet. We'll find a place for you to rest straight away.
I don't see any hotels around. If there were, you'd think there'd be a sign or something.
Despite the lack of advertising, I'd say one of those buildings over there is a hotel.
Time to find a hotel.
Trivago.
Not in this world. Where is hotel? In front of the town's train station are 4 buildings. It's put down in a row. One of these is a local hotel, though it lacks a sign. Even so, if you study the area carefully, you should be able to tell which of these buildings is a hotel. Can you figure out which of these 4 buildings is a hotel? Well, I'm going to just take a wild guess and say the one that has smokestacks is not a hotel. Now, this one has almost no windows. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows?
It literally spells hotel.
You are correct, it does. That is true. So I suppose that it is a hotel.
Here goes.
Small details like that are the critical things. Hotel. There you go. The building spells out the word hotel.
One of the few puzzles that even younger bro can immediately solve.
Yup, it's just right there. How are you doing, Flora? Any better?
Not since that hotel puzzle.
A little bit. I think with a little rest, I'll be back to my old self.
Flora, Luke, and I are going back out to learn more about the town. Why don't you stay here for a while and rest up?
Yes, take it easy for a while, Flora. We'll be back before long. Thanks, Luke. Be careful out there. You too, Professor.
Here's something from me, smooch on cheek.
Do you think Flora's gonna be alright?
I wouldn't fret too much, Luke. She may just be exhausted from our long journey. I think our best course of action now is to gather what information we can, hurry back to the hotel. After all, a gentleman never keeps a lady waiting.
That's true, Professor. Unfortunately, she's too young for you. Flora has left the group.
Temporarily.
Yep. The Professor and Luke decide to explore the new town.
Money.
His neck is just so... It's weird.
Good evening, sirs. I do hope the young lady traveling with you feels better soon.
Bap.
Have you tried smoking? Don't, or else you'll look like me.
I think that's a birth defect. I don't think that any... There are no drugs that can make your body do what that guy's body just did.
If you want my body and you think I'm sexy.
If anything, given what that guy's body looks like, I might recommend the drugs for him. Like, you need something to dull the pain.
Roses are like living gems.
And they smell so nice.
While we're on the subject of flowers, Luke, why don't you give this puzzle a shot?
Smell the roses. Again. Here we go again.
Oh. Didn't we just do this one, Professor? No, this one's more complicated.
No, Luke, I think you'll find that this one is a little bit more difficult than the last one. let's... So I can put that one here or here. This one, I have to put here to get those. That one can go there. That one can't go there. Can't go there. Still not gonna be far enough. Yeah, so what gets that corner is the question. If I do that and then do that, I can do that. Okay, then I can go there. And then I can go there. And then I can go there, and then I can go there.
Yeah.
Let's see if this
Critical thinking is the key to success.
piece of cake.
There you go. There we are, that takes care of that puzzle.
Nothing creates a feeling of tranquility in a room quite like a fresh bouquet.
I'll say, those flowers in the Momentary Express's deluxe rooms sure made me feel relaxed.
Ah, yes. The ones that the conductor placed in the rooms were nice. Of course, it's so obvious. I can't imagine why I didn't think of it until now.
What do you mean, Professor?
Luke, think back on when that train car switched tracks. Can you remember anything?
Well, honestly, I don't remember much. Everything's kind of foggy since I dozed off during all that.
Of course you did. The sudden sleepiness we experienced was no coincidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it was mere chance that we awoke upon our arrival in false sense. It's a false sense of security.
It's a full sense of security.
Now, I'd say our little nap was part of a larger plan.
What plan would that be?
Very devious, one that is not our own. Right to venture a guess, I'd say those roses Sammy planted around the train knocked us out.
Then while everyone was asleep, they switched tracks.
Precisely, my boy. And at that point, one car split off. I'd wager that only those riding in the deluxe rail car were taken away to false sense. Flora, shouldn't you be in bed?
I mean, I'm getting ready. I'm just about to go to the bathroom. But I don't want to go to the bathroom while you guys are here.
I'm putting on
Please
my
leave.
makeup.
To get in bed. I'll be resting. You be careful out there.
Okay.
Just make sure he doesn't have any other... Yeah, okay.
Everything I've seen leads me to believe that Dr. Schrader visited false sense. The Elysian Box and the facts we need to solve the mystery of his death are close by, I'm sure of it.
Do you think whoever stole the Elysian Box might be hiding here as well?
It's still too early to tell, but I'll know more if we can figure out why Dr. Schrader ventured out here in the first place. For now, our best course of action is to search for anything connected to the Elysian Box.
Let's get to it then. Lead the way, Professor.
Actually, Luke, I'll have you take this one.
What? You want me to be in charge? Are you insane?
No, but I am tired.
Insane it is! Okay, well I don't find anything here either. So, let's head back. Oh, the guy's gone. Let's head back out and move on. I mean, I guess we can backtrack. We should probably start by backtracking. Yep, yes we should.
Have you heard of this thing called Bitcoins, man? They help you solve puzzles.
Yeah, you can't really head back. Professor, the train still stopped in the station, but there's not a soul in sight.
Then it seems we have no choice but to remain in town. All the more reason to proceed with our investigation of the area.
I guess so. Okay, let's keep looking.
And it was all a dream.
We're out in the full sense where you can dream big and make those dreams a reality. Won't be filthy rich, in full sense, even something like that's a snap. Let me guess, you guys came here to get your money on some of that Urzen money, am I right? What Herzen money? Game all way, you don't know about the Herzen fortune? Ah, that's rich, pal. Here's the story. Long time ago, Big Cheese in Folson's, Duke Herzen found the mother of all gold deposits. There's so much gold you couldn't spend it in a lifetime. Then not too long ago, the old man up and croaked. Now his money sits forgotten in his castle. How's that for an interesting story?
Quite. However, we're not here for treasure. Rather, we seek an item known as the Elysian Box.
The was a box? That's a new one to me. Let's make sure it doesn't have a puzzle or something. Yeah, okay.
Unfortunately for you, I'm a robot.
I believe. I believe that no other game, except maybe the new one, it's in like a steampunk world, has robots ever again. So I promise you, it is not robots.
Mark my words, Samuel. It's here in town, I can guarantee that. You are to scour every inch of this place and bring it back to me at once, got it? Aw, come on, Uncle. Do you really think it's everything people say it is? I don't know. It sounds like a lot of
Baloney.
baloney to me. Are your ears playing tricks on me? I could have sworn you just told me that you're not gonna do what I'm saying.
Yeah, you just didn't listen to what I had to say. What is wrong with you?
You're in no position to be lecturing me on the subject now. Get out there and start looking. Okay, no need to blow a gasket. I'm going.
What do you think Mr. Beluga and the train conductor were talking about, Professor?
It appears that they too are on the hunt for something.
Oh, look at that, Professor. What on earth could that be?
My mother.
What?
It's some variety of strange book. Perhaps someone dropped it while running about town.
Yikes, get a load of this crazy cover. What's the symbol on it?
Let's have a look. The symbol seems to be in the shape of a goat.
Well, whatever it is, it gives me the willies. But I do wonder what's written inside.
I should say with the book locked up tight as it is, isn't it? Still, the symbol is very intriguing.
Say, Professor, maybe somebody in that antique shop over there can tell us something about it.
Excellent idea, Luke. Let's begin our investigation there.
And so they do. Time to visit the local antique shop. Yeah, they just added a brand new thing that wasn't there before. Diary entries that have been unlocked. I met the most enchanting girl at the ball we had last night. These parties usually complete bore, but her presence changed all that. As the Duke's son, the most unfortunate reality is that most people are either unnaturally polite or fawning over me. But this girl was warm and real, and she treated me like anyone else. It was very refreshing indeed. I do hope to see her again.
Till I see you again.
And there's the tea set, and we got a new item. Dream Fluff.
Yeah, we got that a while ago.
Yep. But I felt the need to point it out here since we haven't actually opened the thing since we got it. Coin. Coin.
Yeah, we haven't done the tea thing in so long, I forget that we had that.
Yep. Here's the antique shop. How did you get here? You definitely weren't in the right car for this. No way on earth you got access to this place. Okay, that was the door out.
How come you left the inspector?
He's worthless. Inspector Chelney, where did you come from?
Took the words right out of my mouth, laddie. Wasn't expecting to see you two in a place like this. After some field work in Drop Zone, I was able to deduce that this town and the Elysian Box are linked. Dr. Schreider had stockpiled quite the stack of research on the Elysian Box. The criminal I'm in pursuit of more likely than not killed the doctor to get his hands on the box. So instead of chasing the man, I decided to chase the box. When I find it, I'll find the culprit.
Wow, that's a solid bit of reasoning there. I didn't expect that from the inspector.
Did you say something, lad?
No, sir, not a word.
Good, because I've got no time for idle chit-chat. I've got a murderer to catch and cart back to London. Come along, Barton, we're leaving.
I mean, yes, sir. Dawson, good day. Are you out there? Are you out shopping for anything in particular?
Dodson, we got Dodson here. Nobody cares. I apologize, but we're not here to shop today. However, I was wondering, have you ever heard of an antique called the Elysian Box?
Oh dear, here we go with that box again. You know, you're the third party to ask about it today. The third? Those two detectives you saw here were just asking about it, and a half hour ago there was a young lady. She seemed interested in knowing whether anyone had been searching for the box around town. Can you describe the young lady? Oh, she was quite the beauty. She wasn't a local, but she had a face that just seemed familiar. The officers, well, they said they were here on an official police investigation. I'll tell you what I've told everyone today. I wish I could help, but this box you're after is news to me. One of my visitors, I forgot who, mentioned something about the box having quite a history behind it. If the thing was ever in full sense, it might be worth checking the Herzen Museum.
Where might we find this museum?
Just look for the big building in the middle of town, a ways to the north. The museum houses a wealth of documents, celebrating the history of our town.
This is all extremely useful. Thank you for the suggestion. We'll be sure to pay the museum a visit.
Oh, before you run off, would you mind if I go to look at that book you've got there?
Go free, my good man.
Yes, the construction is quite unusual for a book of its age. Lovely work and rather rare, I'd say.
Would you happen to know anything, the symbol on the book's cover?
I was just about to comment on how familiar that symbol feels, though it has no significance I'm aware of. I must confess that what drew my eye to the book were its looks. Old gadgets always fascinate me. Its construction is very basic, so you might be able to turn the locks with any old key you stumble upon. As a matter of fact, here, why don't we see if this key does the trick? It's my way of saying thank you for showing me something interesting.
Oh my, thanks, my good man.
You have a diary key. Gee, too bad we didn't find out more about the book in there.
It certainly would have been nice, but we'll have to put the book aside for now. It's time to pay a visit to the Herzen Museum.
It's time to go visit the Herzen Museum. I had the great fortune of bumping into that girl from the ball again today. She's the daughter of some fancy lord or another, and it shows. Her intellect is matched only by the grace she displays. To be honest, I'm quite taken with her, and have already started courting her. However, I fear father seems less than pleased with the idea. Back. Thank you, back. The back button says no, you must read this again and pay more attention to it.
No, we won't read. I've heard all about you, Missy. I know you've been asking around about that box.
Oh, but I just...
And before you say anything, I don't care who your dear old dad is. No one's above the law. In my eyes, anyone out chasing the Elysian Box moves to the top of my suspects list.
No, you've got it all wrong. Sir, if you wouldn't mind.
What is it, Barton? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something here?
Yes, about that, sir. The criminal we seek killed a man to obtain the Elysian Box, so the villain should have it already. If the young lady was our culprit, she'd have no need to ask around about the box, in my opinion, sir.
Oh, is that so, Bud? I don't recall ever asking your analysis on the situation.
Terribly sorry, sir. Please forgive my momentary lapse in judgment. I'll be going now.
Bud, get back here this instant. I'll have your nightstick, I swear. Oh.
Phew. Hey, that girl we saw back at the station in Dropstone. What was her name? Katie? No, that's not it.
I believe you're thinking of Mr. Anderson's daughter, Katia.
Yeah, that's the one. Who'd have thought she'd be headed to the same place as us? Well, presumably she's, looking for the same thing as us, given what the inspector just said. Darn you, Dora.
She probably wants to know why her mom died, and so
Search
she's
for
looking
the box.
for the box.
Yeah. Now, hold on a minute. Yes.
Oh,
this
you.
was one of the guys that was like, I don't think it's possible that he was a robot. Because I think he remembers us. The Stashenfreude. Okay. Kick. Now there's a couple of mugs I've seen before. Yeah. See, this guy, who was in the first game, remembers us. So it's impossible he was a robot. Hey, I know you! And I know Fate, because that's what brought me and that swell tea set of yours together. Now that we're reunited, I say we celebrate with a cup of tea. Brew me something nice, would you? He wants to make tea for you? That's right, whippersnapper, but nothing fancy. A cup of Bell Classic will do the trick. So easy to make, even a baby can do it. A baby with a magic tea set, that is. Anywho, you just need Oasis Leaf, Briskberry, Bell Tot. This is the, if you didn't already do one of these, you can do it. Fantabulous. A smile spreads across Stashenfruschen's face. He seems restored and cheerful. Kick. Not a bad cup of tea you make, shorty. Of course, you wouldn't have pulled it off without my expert directions. Don't get cocky. You know, this town's filled with the thirsty folk. You got the tea set, so, way I see it, it's your responsibility to help people. Manage to help everyone out with the tea break, good things will happen. This I promise. Gosh, Professor, what do you think? How much good can we really do with a cup of tea?
Oh, a fair bit, Luke. A gentleman never underestimates the power of a cup of hot tea.
Well, when you put it like that, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to spread the wealth. So yeah, part of the tea set, part of this 26 is not the 12 tea times. It's 14 in-world tea times.
Oh.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Derby. Oh, you too sharp running around, Lord. Makes me tired just watching you. Why don't you rest a spell with this puzzle I got here? Flower bed fun. Here are 4 circular flower beds, each with a radius of 10. The way they're arranged forms a space in between them. Can you find the area in square feet of the section colored red? Ignore the width of the border around the flower beds when calculating your answer. Okay, so they want 1 of this circle plus this flower bed. Now, as I recall, this is a trick question. Because, here's the circle. Yeah, so you can see what the yellow line is. So, this is a circle. It has an area, or a radius of 10. So, this has an area, and then it wants this shape. But, what you can do is this. Just going to draw a line. And we're just going to draw a line. And so you can see that the area, which is, I have not cleanly divided up, can be cleanly divided with better line control into one whole circle and 1 triangle each. And this creates a perfect right angle. So what you can also do is take these 3 and say, draw more lines. Like 1 here, and 1 here. And now you have a circle, and 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. And this is a circle and 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. So this square has the same area. Well, this circle has a radius of 10. And then another radius of 10. So the side's 20. 20 by 20. So, 400.
This should do the trick.
Easy.
Huh.
Geometry puzzles. 400. Oh, I ran right through that puzzle so fast it made my head spin. One of them people who does everything all slick like, huh? Get tired of thinking about it. Pepper cherry flower beds. And I don't think he has anything else worthwhile to say. Okay, so onwards we go. Quick, Professor, hide! I see Professor Chumley over there.
No need for alarm, Luke. He's likely just gathering information about Dr. Strider's case. Seems he's finally figured out that the key to solving it lies here in Falsen's.
Heh. It's almost as if the professor's almost got a handle on things for once.
So let me confirm. This here is the man you've witnessed asking around about the Elysian box. No doubt about it now.
Yep, the man in the photograph's the one. I'd remember that beard anywhere.
Okay, Donkey Kong. Well, that seals the deal. Just as I suspected, it seems he didn't make his way to Falsen's. Come along now, Barton, we're moving on.
Huh? Oh, yes, sir. Right behind you, sir. Now, that is quite the sign. Yeah, you're right. That is quite a sign. Alright, that's all of them. Let's start with this building.
Have a look at these photos of town, Luke. Whomever took them clearly has a fine eye for detail. But if you look closely, you can see that the pictures are
Chronologically.
out of order. Do you think you can figure out where each picture belongs?
Puzzle time. Secret puzzle time. Okay, so let's see. Now this one sucks, so we have to see an even closer up close. So, each photo depicts the same area and was taken at the same time of day. Okay, so we can obviously tell, for example, let's just point out some things. So, here's a cracked window, here's a patched window. Here is a unpatched window, like a non-broken window. So we can very clearly tell that at the minimum, that it ends in B and then goes to A. Now, this is a white rail. This is a white rail. This is a white rail. This is a black rail. Because the light bulb's out. So, we could have a situation where, let me just rewrite BA. We could have a situation where light bulb, light bulb, light bulb, no light bulb. Is the light bulb even there? No, so the light isn't even installed. So I think it has to be C, D, B, A, because they start with no light bulb at all. Then they install a light bulb.
Here goes.
Yeah.
Piece of cake.
Yep, they install the lamp. You're also supposed to have noticed this building in the background. Although I don't even think that's necessary. Oh yeah, and the studio door was painted a different color.
Oh.
But again, none of that was necessary.
Here we are. If these photos are any indication, Full Sense has quite a rich and lengthy history.
How neat! With enough of these pictures, I bet you could even see how the town developed.
You bring up an interesting point, Luke, but if these photos are that old, why do they look so new?
Now that you mention it, I suppose they do look new.
Normally, with shots this old, the image is a bit more deteriorated. I wonder what method this studio uses to keep these photos so
Immaculate. You got a gear part. Oh, I think that's the final one.
Yep. It was taken with a really old camera, but the photos are still new.
Use the camera to find hidden puzzles. So yeah, if you see the camera icon pop up, snap a photo. And then you can tap the photo to play the photo hunt minigame. And you can spot the difference between the photos, and that causes a puzzle. So yeah, secret photo puzzles now. Huh? Huh? I guess we're supposed to go left first. Somebody wanted tea time. Oh, I guess it's just saying that we got this ingredient. Never mind. Well, that's okay. So let's save and then go talk to this guy, and then we'll probably be done. And also, we gotta click around the shop, because we haven't done that yet. 1. Just 1, apparently.
Right, these photos look stunningly new for their age. How do you manage that?
Sorry, sir, but that's a bit of a trade secret. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for this episode. We're going to come back next time and continue on in Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box. Until then, the future is very uncertain. What is certain is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See ya then.
Goodbye.